Hi, my name is Jamie Holt, owner and physical therapist of Holt Physical Therapy and Performance Training here in Raleigh, North Carolina. One of the things we have a lot of our patients do, particularly lower extremity patients, is a dynamic warm-up. And it's important to do a dynamic warm-up because it's going to combine stretching, strengthening, and balance all wrapped into one and get you ready for your competition, whether it's sport, practice, or just a workout. We get the question all the time, is stretching bad for you? And the truth of the matter is the wrong stretching at the wrong time is bad for you. If you do static stretching before whatever your competition is, you actually decrease your power output during those competitive moments, and it can affect your performance and increase the likelihood that you could possibly become injured. The first dynamic warm-up activity we have patients do is a knee hug. Switching gears, you can take a step and just grab underneath your knee and pull your knee up toward your chest. And you can also do a little calf raise with it just to really work on getting your feet up as high as you can and your knee up as high as you can. Nice and controlled and in good posture. The next one we do is a butt kick, and this is to stretch out your hip flexor. So it's really important when you do this one to keep your thighs parallel to each other. Don't let one knee come forward than the other. Keep them nice and parallel, especially when you see here in the side view. Just a butt kick. And also you're going to make sure that you kick underneath the same foot. I don't want your right foot going to your left cheek and vice versa. And a great stretch for your hamstrings is a straight leg raise march or the toy soldier. I want both of your arms out straight. Keep your leg nice and straight as best you can and try to get as high as you can towards your hands. I'd rather you only go half as high and work on keeping your knees straight than going all the way up with a bent knee. As always, keep good posture, nice, good, tight core. Then the leg cradle. If you have a knee surgery recently, we may skip this one because we don't want to tweak the knee or torque it. But what you can do is you're going to grab one hand at your heel and one hand on the outside of your knee and lift up like you're going to cradle your leg and lift up. You can also come up on your toe to make the balance a little bit more challenging. Again, all these is stretching, strengthening, and balance all at the same time while maintaining a good core and a good posture. Another one for your hamstring is an inverted toe touch. This gets really challenging for the balance, and it also works your hamstrings eccentrically, so you have to maintain control and balance throughout the movement. So whichever knee goes up, that hand goes up. And then you can drive that leg back behind you and come down and touch your opposite toe. Now the back leg should straighten out as best as you can and really reach as far back behind you as you can while maintaining your balance on your stance limb. This can be one of the most challenging ones, and if you need to, beginning-wise, maybe hold on to the back of your couch or onto a kitchen chair just for a little bit of balance while you do it. Next one is a lunge with rotation. This is a great one to stretch out your hip flexor. Your psoas muscle comes off your lower lumbar spine, and so we have to really get a good stretch on that. So you take a long lunge, and I want you to reach up and across the front leg. So you're reaching across and back to lengthen out that psoas and to really stretch your hip flexors. The back hip flexor is one being stretched. Next, we're going to do a lunge with opposite arm reach. This is a great one to stretch out your legs and also to get some strength going. So look, you have to reach with your opposite arm down towards your shoelaces. So you have to have the flexibility to do that, but then you have to have the strength in that front leg to power yourself up and out of it into the next lunge. So here's where the strength starts coming into. It's a very functional movement. It looks a lot like a movement you may do in tennis. Then we do the lunge with a same side reach. Very similar to the last one we did, but we're just going to use the arm on the same side. So you lunge, get your elbow down inside your knee. And again, we have to have the strength, the balance, and the flexibility to do this. So the first time you do this, your hips and your glutes and your legs may be a little sore because they haven't been in that range before and had to come up out of it. A couple optional stretches that your therapist may have you throw in, as if you had a little bit more specific issue, are these two here. The QL stretch, or the quadratus lumborum. It goes from the bottom of your rib cage to the top of your pelvis. It's very similar to the lunge with reach, but this time instead of reaching back and across, you're just reaching straight over to lengthen that space between the side of your hip and your rib cage. This is a great stretch for your QL. A lot of times, if after surgery, people may have tightness in their QL, and they should have a hip hiking moment. And this by some is called the world's greatest stretch. It gets a little bit of everything involved into one, rotation and lunges. So you're going to lunge, same arm down, reach up and across. Lunge again, same arm down inside your knee, reach up and across. It's great for strength, balance, flexibility. And you're also going to get some thoracic mobility here, which a lot of times we have tightness in our upper back because we sit all day long at a desk or do a lot of driving, or if we're on our phones all the time. I hope this brief video has been helpful. If you have any other conditions or issues that you may want some help from, I hope you consider us at Holt Physical Therapy and Performance Training. You can schedule an appointment at holtpt.com, or you can give our office a call at 919-803-0738. Or as always, feel free to reach me on my email, jholt@holtpt.com. Have a great day and thank you.